The report that landed on our desk, obviously, many that are not in support of Edochie anymore. Recall that back then, prayers were being made on behalf of Edochie. People interceded, they prayed. At that time, they thought that Edochie was under a spell or was being bewitched. And because they could not understand what would make Edochie leave a woman that looks so pretty, well put together, with a good head on her shoulder, like Mary, and go for Judy Austin, a woman who obviously has no talent in whatever she says she does, acting, and someone who is not from a rich home. And they try to compare both of them together. Like, okay, they say beauty is in the eyes of the beholder, and there are certain things that some men like. They looked at Judy. Is she humble compared to Mary? They looked at the cooking skill. Maybe Judy knows how to cook. Is that why Edochie decided to? Or it's just the sins of Edochie that found him out? Well, he can tell us that whenever he wishes to. We don't know. Maybe it was just a mistake and he had to. Or he's really under a spell. I want you to hang on that thought because right now, Edochie has decided to take a different approach. Previously, he used to be that kind of ignorant man, always bragging with that cheap ego. He's saying this, saying that the other day, saying this today, and all of that. You know, terrible things came out of his mouth against Mary, saying that Mary is this, Mary had done that, Mary had done this, Mary took that, Mary did not take this, Mary, there's nothing he didn't say, up to the point whereby he even said that his glory that diminished is as a result of May. Well, as it is, right now we have gotten to a junction where we need to ask ourselves, is something really wrong with Edochie or not? Because he stormed the movie set. Yeah, he stormed the movie set of Mary, asking to be forgiven. Like, you know what? I know I have goofed, and I am sincere about this. Is there a way we can amend? Is there a way we can repair? Is there a way we can sort this out? Is there a way we can reposition ourselves? Is there a way we can solve all these challenges that we have? Is there a way we can just do something about it? Imagine storming movie set to ask these questions. Like, this is the only place I can catch you. This is the only place I believe you not want to kind of talk to me in a way that I know you want to respect those around you, and maybe in conclusion that Mary will not say much there. Obviously, we want to keep kind of cool, maintain ourselves there. So he said he's using this opportunity to speak in the hope that she will accept and agree so that they can move on and do their life and whatever it is that he's thinking of. Like, let us just solve this issue or issues that we've had in time past. Let us just calm down. Let us stop this divorce. This is what Edochie is saying in a nutshell. Let us stop this divorce. Let us put an end to it. Let us sit down together and sort it out. I know I have made a mistake, but I believe that nobody is perfect. Nobody is perfect. Just forgive and let us move on. I have said a lot of things, but you know who I am. Look back, check back history. You know who I am. You know something must have happened that made this to happen. Now, I want you guys to know that there are certain private matters between Mary and Yul Edochie that only both of them can talk about. But the question is that enough? Because that's what Auntie Rita said, that regardless, there is no reason enough to make Yul Edochie take the step he took in a wicked and bad way, particularly when Mary was at the lowest of her economy, her business and everything. So Yul Edochie walked behind the scene. Issues abound. I'll tell you guys. They already had arguments and talks about the business that was going down. Yul Edochie lying. I told you that you all know that Judy Austin was so slim back then when she ran away from Mr. Obasi's house. She had nowhere to feed until she captured Yul Edochie. And Yul Edochie started sucking Mary's sweat. This is how they finished it all. Everything landed inside of Judy Austin's body. So now Yul Edochie is begging, saying that they should forgive themselves. Imagine, let's forgive ourselves. You also know you have offended me. Now, we also need to also take note of some security measures that Mary is supposed to begin to think of right now. It is not always, it's not every time that you accept in, allow in people that have been out of your life, particularly desperate people. You have to be careful. In fact, in general, people that you have not met or you've not seen each other for a long time, for a while, you have to be extremely, when I say extremely, you have to be extremely careful around them. Yes. You have to be extremely. Yeah. You have to be extremely careful with those people whenever they come into your life. So I'm kind of thinking that Mary should begin to think in that direction. Yes. Begin to think in that direction also. I know you did not invite Yul Edochie in. You didn't say, come visit me. It got wind, and as someone who is in that field, someone who is also an actor and he has been there, he definitely has information on what is cooking. So no one is going to tell him, don't come. Don't come here. They often come around movie sets like that. So Yul Edochie probably got wind of this and he came around like, hey, let me just use this opportunity to talk to Mary. We've not had access to each other to talk, but this is the same person doing videos and dancing, putting up write-ups. Although family members have said it cannot be Yul Edochie that is writing all of these things. There is Judy Austin that is putting it there. I don't want to blame Judy Austin. Yul Edochie can read and write. No one will put something up on your page that you are not aware of at the end of the day. You will definitely be aware of it. So saying nothing, doing nothing means you accept. And she's doing it to make sure that, okay, let us even say Yul Edochie, both of them are doing it in the hope that they will pepper Mary. I don't know how that is possible. Although it could have come as a rude shock to her, like she wasn't expecting it. She wasn't expecting it. And how everything happened like so fast. Loss of a child, divorce, the shock on internet about it, and the continuous bullying and so many. It could have come as a shock. I know the most painful is not Yul Edochie leaving, even though it's not easy, because she now needs to begin to venture into dating and all of that. After she already settled within herself, at least. I am married, I am settled that way. So it's a journey that's not going to be easy. Not at all. But like when people are looking to see if you will fail, and then they will say, oh, why did this other man leave you? You see? They'll be like, why did this other man leave you? It's a journey. It's not an easy one. So I believe that the loss of that child, Kambilichukwu, is a straw that broke the camel's back. I don't know what your thoughts are as regards this one. Drop your comments, like and share. See you in the next update.